Hey guys, this is Alessandro. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do different poses. Okay, something that at the beginning it will look like maybe it's simpler compared to the other tutorial, but actually even those poses actually really difficult to make it really appealing and solid. And I'm starting, as you can see today, Flynn Rider. A character from one of my favorite Disney movie. Okay, guys, and before I want to jump in actually into model the character in 3D, I want to study very quickly with you guys. What do I think it makes this pose so appealing? So it's definitely something we're gonna be careful is about the line of action of the shoulder, okay, compare of the hip, and see like also like on the external part of the spine has this kind of flow, and then it kind of go in a contrast with the straight leg, okay. Same here, we having this leg kind of I mean this kind of angle that it goes completely in contrast with the straight leg, okay, as you guys can see. And the really nice things is also like the line of action on the arm, how it's resting, and the wrist, how it's kind of breaking down, and creating this kind of interesting angle, I would say. And the other arms is kind of simple enough, I would say. It's always nice to see how the arm rests nicely here on the hip. And something not to forget about is the neck, the contrast between the necks actually stretching forward and the head actually tilted up. Okay, so I think there is as I said, the pose might look simple, but I'm telling you guys, there is a lot of junior animator or people who actually studying that through the animation and actually struggle to make appealing pose. So I decided today to do something that looks like simple, but I'm telling you guys, it's always a good learning experience. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is put the leg here on the box. Okay, I move this one slightly behind, and as you can see, it's gonna open the feet to keep him a little bit more on balance. And the part now that is gonna be definitely interesting, making the right line of action uh, for the spine. This one, at the moment, we can keep them aligned with the upper spine. Usually, what I like to do is to start with the base here with the root. Um, Also, we have to be really careful not to overstretch to make sure that the elbow actually is resting. You know, you can actually keep the hands very low for now. Okay. See, it's almost on the knee. Okay. So we have to be quite careful. Okay. You really want to see the elbow going forward. Okay. So now actually we can use this part of the spline and push it come in this direction. Okay, we need to lower the shoulder a little bit. Okay, we have to be very careful how we are gonna compress. Start very quickly to pause. Okay. For contrast, we want to actually have these are um, going to the shoulder going higher. Okay, guys. and the elbow, make sure it's not too forward. Okay. Also now we have this leg that is looking way too much behind. Always go back and check, of course, in the camera view, and we can see how the elbow actually is coming down. Actually, we can push it this direction. You see, look like always the hip is more behind actually. So almost the hip is going this direction, you know what I mean? And see that is pulling now the the knee closer. Okay, so maybe we want to try this very quickly. I'm not sure if I actually scale. Yeah, I can actually scale the hip a little bit. And it's kind of nice because I'll experiment with that later on. Um, Now maybe I want to see what can I do with this shoulder. Uh, Maybe I think I push it a little bit too much. Okay, it's time to adjust the hand as well. Okay, so one of the things I like to do is make sure the hands really is going down and start to adjust the finger here. Okay, it's really important to make sure the hand kind of look relaxing as much as possible. Okay, so it means bending this down, but also those down, those bone down a little bit more. Okay, see how they kind of group together. You know, another thing that is very important is you see, guys, I don't mind spending 30 minutes, 40 minutes to do a single pose that looks really good. Okay, I'll take as much time as necessary. I know a lot of juniors they try to rush to do like um, a pose, and I don't know. For me, when I animate, I first of all I want to make sure I really enjoy what I'm doing. I choose this pose because I find it somehow interesting to animate and to compose and everything. And same things has to be when you guys animate. And animation is just about making some movement. If I'm doing like a pose, if I have a pose in my acting, and I want to rush it out because I'm not so much excited about it, then probably I choose the wrong pose. If I'm bored when I'm animating, I just want to do it quickly to get it over with, just because I want to do my job. And probably there is something wrong with this already. Probably I choose the wrong pose or the wrong acting choice. Okay, I would say for now it's enough. Okay, if there is a bit of penetration, we can adjust it a tiny bit the shoulder. Okay, if you know here what we can do, if we're gonna raise, just because we're gonna really match it with the pose itself. I think also here we have to. Okay, again, let's always go back here and check. this hand's supposed to be uh, fairly more simple. Okay, so usually what I would like to do is start from here and then slowly reduce the, the other finger. Okay, okay, and this one we can have it really, adjusting the stay there. Okay, maybe for this case, what we can do is switch it to IK very quickly and pause it properly. I want to see if I reset it how much I actually want to try to reset the neck. Sometimes you see guys when I'm animating and you start to move things too much around guys, you there is the risk that you break things, so it's always good to reset. So first of all, now I'm gonna take the base of the neck. Oh, I cannot do that actually because it's breaking things. Um, so I want to take this one, rotate it as much as I can. Actually, I'm gonna do like this with both of them. It's been also a while since I've been using this character. And now I have to be very careful when I move it back to see what the hell I'm doing. I mean, to see, just to make sure I'm not breaking things up. Okay, I think I'm almost there. Maybe I can push the chest a little bit out. And again, the head here is kind of tilted this direction. Okay. Okay, I think it's could be quite close enough, guys. Let's start with the face now. So he has a really nice and big smile. Okay, so let's go. Let's start with that. Okay, let's push this nice smile. Okay, and it's the corner is really pointy. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And another things I like to do when I do the smile is not to have it completely clean, but what you can do is like you can push those, you see, giving a bit more of nice wavy shape, it could be nice and clean. Okay, and yes, as you can see, the jaw kind of moving like this and kind of forward. Okay, we have to be very careful now that, yeah, we want to match kind of the face expression as much as possible, but we don't want to break the rig, correct guys? We don't want to go out of character too much. Yes, we're trying to make him look like Finn Rider, but the character is at the end is kind of different. And yeah, this one is really going up. No, I really like the expression on the eyes, so we have to be really good to make it look like similar. Okay, it's because ideally it's like he keeps this kind of upper line for the lids very very straight. Okay, so we have to be really good at that and make sure it reads well, you know. See, because the problem is right now it might look like it's looking down when it's not the case. Um, More in order to make it visible, but again we have to make sure we don't lose the straight line because that's what's making the um, that particular you know, expression. So as much as possible we have to keep it straight. It's the final details, you know, that basically you don't want to have the character, the eyes look sleepy. That's what you don't want, absolutely. Okay, and sometimes you don't want those at, you know, round corner, but you want something a little bit sharper. Okay, so it's good to push those one to the external side, you know. We can push this a little bit more. The other eyes, I think, is okay. I think this one we can't really push it more than this. No, that's the extreme, really. Okay, maybe this one is a bit too much. Okay, this you want to make sure you pull the skin up. Let's see about rolling the lip. No, I think the lip don't need to be a roll. They're kind of fine like this. Wanna double check here what I've done. Oops. So yeah, guys, it doesn't looks exactly quite right the same, but as we mentioned, it's because mostly the character it is a different character. And sometimes you know, you can only go so far unless we go with a blend shape system, but that was not the um, purpose of this tutorial, guys. So I hope you guys learned something today as well. As you can see, I still spend a lot of time even to do a single post. I don't care if it takes you know, like 20 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. I take as much time, you know, I need to make sure it looks solid and good. Then of course there are moments where I start to go back and forth and really like, oh my god, this is really straight, you know, I want to make it more like this, you know. That's that's fine tuning that you can do, but you know, at the end, what is important is that, you know, you achieve something solid. Oh, and one last thing, I really like how it did the box here. I know it's a simple sketch, but when we do things in 3D, it's we never think about it, right? We create a simple geometry, we leave it as it is. But I think it's also fun to do like little things like this, like you can, you know, go to the edge and really adjust and make this box really asymmetrical. You know what I mean? It already makes immediately more cartoony, I would say, and kind of fits the style. A bit more, you know, instead of leaving the classic straight that looks so perfect box done in 3D. Okay, guys, I hope you learned something and see you next time. Ciao. Actually, wait, still want to adjust this one over here, bring it actually lower so it feels a bit more comfortable. Yes, now I think like it looks a little bit better. Okay, now it's really done. See you next time again. Ciao, guys.